Hey everyone, let's have a wrap up of March. March, video-wise, was exactly what my channel is about, book review. Apart from my letter to March, I only uploaded videos about specific books. Let's start with a very long one. I finished reading War and Peace, finally. I listened to the audiobook in 4 parts and I made a very long video about my thoughts about the book. Not really a review, but how I got through it, which was mainly perseverance, just keep going. And I don't regret having read it, but I am not one to say it's a must read. It caters to specific interests that I don't really have, and I really don't get along with Tolstoy's writing and his characters. So yeah, War and Peace. Finally can check that off my list. Another review I uploaded is about Bonjour Tristesse by François Sagan. I read the English translation and I really enjoyed it. It's a very fast read about a summer vacation and the things that happen there. And I liked the writing and also the story. It really gelled with me. I don't know how else to say it. I really enjoyed it. I can highly recommend it. Another review I uploaded is about The Amulet of Smarkand by Jonathan Stroud, which is the first book in the Bartimaeus trilogy. I read those books years ago and I reread the first one for now. Maybe I'll reread the others as well. And I highly enjoyed it again. It's a fantastic magic story set in nowadays with a 12-year-old boy as the main narrator and a genie as the other narrator. So we have 2 narrators and their story is interconnected and I enjoy it. I can recommend it to everyone who's looking for some fun magic with young protagonists. I also reviewed Quesadillas by Juan Pablo Villalobos. This is the English translation again and I highly enjoyed it. This has a wonderful, pissed off, angry adolescent narrator who looks at his country, Mexico, in the 80s with political upheaval, him living in poverty and in a huge family and the effects that has on his life. The last book I reviewed was The Seed Collectors by Scarlett Thomas, and I go into more detail in the review. But I cannot really recommend this book. The writing is amazing. Scarlett Thomas is very skilled at writing real humans. Unfortunately, in this book, she takes about half the book to introduce the multiple characters that we have by their sex life. And I got really bored. And after that, the story that was not about their sex life was not at all rewarding. Not in an aspect to make up for the first part. So didn't really enjoy this one. I finished one more ebook that I didn't review. That was Bryony and the Roses by Kingfisher. This is a Beauty and the Beast retelling and I highly enjoyed it. It's a lot of focus on gardening and the roses and the Beast and Bryony and their connection, and I can highly recommend it. It's a 200-page book, fast read, and if you like fairy tale retellings, you're gonna enjoy this one. On audio, I also listened to 4 books. I re-listened to Artificial Condition, Rogue Protocol, and Exit Strategy by Martha Wells, which of course are the Murderbot Diaries. We don't need to talk about this anymore. I don't really know how often I have listened to these already. Another audiobook I finished and haven't talked about yet is Diamond Age by Neal Stephenson. And I don't really know. I think I have to stop listening to Neal Stephenson books. I'm pretty sure that this book has a lot more to offer than I got out of it. Neal Stephenson has a way of writing epic long stories and creating wonderful worlds and partly interesting characters. I find myself very intrigued in the beginning of the book and also intrigued by the premise of the books, but towards the end, I just listened to them. I didn't get any of the social and society criticism or ideas out of the book as much as I could have. I wasn't really invested in any of the characters or the adventures the characters have, and yeah, I don't know. He writes good books, but apparently not for me. And that was my March. A lot of books got read and I highly enjoyed most of them. So tell me in comments how your March was. Did you read good books? Did you have some duds like I did? And yeah, let's talk in comments. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.